Welcome to ChiSports Legends. Today we delve into the remarkable life and career of a man whose passion for the game, unwavering spirit, and deep love for the Chicago Cubs cemented his place as a true legend, Ron Santo. This is a story of two loves, a fierce dedication to baseball, and an equally profound bond with the Cub faithful. Born in Seattle in 1940, Ronald Edward Santo was a natural talent on any playing field. He excelled in football, basketball, and baseball, a true multi-sport star with a bright athletic future ahead. Growing up in the shadow of Sick's Stadium, home of the Seattle Rainiers, young Ron spent his summers immersed in the world of professional baseball, serving as a bat boy, groundskeeper, and even a clubhouse attendant. These early experiences ignited a burning desire to reach the major leagues. By his teenage years, scouts from all 16 major league teams recognized Santo's exceptional abilities. In 1959, the Chicago Cubs won the sweepstakes for his signature, promising him a swift path to the majors. But as he embarked on his professional dream, Santo carried a heavy secret. Before starting his minor league journey, he had been diagnosed with type 1 juvenile diabetes. In an era where such a diagnosis could prematurely end a career, Santo made the courageous decision to hide his condition. He would secretly administer his daily insulin injections, often in the privacy of the bathroom, his fear of being released by the Cubs a constant companion. For the initial years of his career, only his roommate and a few trusted confidants knew of his daily struggle. He was determined not to let diabetes conquer his aspirations, a fierce resolve that would become a hallmark of his entire life. In 1959, playing for the AA San Antonio Missions, he showcased his offensive prowess, hitting a remarkable .327 with 87 runs batted in. The following season, after a short stint in AAA, the call came. On June 26, 1960, Ron Santo made his major league debut against the Pittsburgh Pirates, announcing his arrival with a bang. 3 hits and 5 runs batted during a doubleheader sweep. He would never play another game in the minor leagues. The Chicago Cubs, a franchise perpetually striving to rebuild, had found their cornerstone third baseman for the next decade and a half. Santo quickly established himself as a formidable presence, both at the plate and in the field. He was renowned for his powerful right-handed swing, capable of driving in runs with authority, but also for his exceptional defensive skills at the hot corner. In 1961, he broke the Cubs' single-season record for double plays by a third baseman, a sign of the defensive excellence that would become his trademark. He consistently set new defensive benchmarks throughout his illustrious career. From 1964 to 1968, he earned 5 consecutive Gold Glove awards, solidifying his reputation as one of the premier defensive third basemen in the National League. At the plate, Santo was a consistent run producer. From 1963 to 1970, he averaged an impressive 29 home runs and 106 runs batted in per season. He was a 9-time All-Star, a testament to his consistent high level of play, and he led the National League in walks 4 times, demonstrating his keen eye and patience at the plate. He became a vital member of the Cubs' celebrated infield of the 1960s, a talented core that also featured Hall of Famers Ernie Banks, the ever-popular Mr. Cub, the smooth-swinging Billy Williams, and the future Hall of Fame pitcher Ferguson Jenkins. For a generation of Cubs fans yearning for a return to glory, this group of players embodied the enduring hope of finally ending the franchise's long championship drought. The 1969 season in particular etched itself into Cubs lore, a story of soaring hopes and ultimately crushing heartbreak. The Cubs, with Santo serving as their passionate, emotional leader and team captain, held a seemingly insurmountable lead in the National League East for the majority of the season. Santo's now iconic heel click as he trotted off the field after a Cubs victory became a beloved symbol of the team's confidence and belief. But in the fateful final month, the unthinkable happened. The team faltered, and the underdog Miracle Mets embarked on an improbable winning streak, ultimately snatching the division title away from the Cubs. The profound disappointment of that season, the unforgettable summer of '69, would linger in the hearts of Santo and Cubs fans for the remainder of their days. Throughout his on-field successes and the agonizing defeats, Santo's private battle with diabetes remained a constant undercurrent. He played his final major league season in 1974 with the crosstown Chicago White Sox following a controversial trade by the Cubs. In 1990, Santo embarked on a new chapter with the Cubs, returning to the organization, this time as a radio color commentator for WGN. It was in the broadcast booth that he would solidify his legacy as a beloved Chicago icon for a new generation of fans. Paired with the esteemed play-by-play announcer Pat Hughes, Santo's broadcast became an essential part of the Cubs fan experience. His commentary was passionate, unfiltered, and deeply emotional. His signature groans of disappointment, exuberant cheers of excitement, and his heartfelt "oh no" became an indelible part of the soundtrack of a Chicago summer. He was an unabashed homer, a fan in the booth, and his genuine love for the team resonated deeply with a fan base that shared his unwavering passion and endured the same long years of hope and heartbreak. His broadcasting career became a powerful testament to his incredible resilience. The relentless progression of diabetes continued to impact his health, leading to a series of significant medical challenges, including heart bypass surgery, a battle with bladder cancer, and ultimately the amputation of both of his legs. In December of 2010, Cubs legend Ron Santo passed away at the age of 70, following complications from bladder cancer and diabetes. His loss was felt deeply across Chicago, as fans mourned not just a Hall of Fame third baseman, but a voice and spirit that had become part of Wrigley Field itself. Finally, in 2012, 2 years after his passing, Ron Santo's enduring legacy was forever cemented. He was elected to the National Baseball Hall of Fame by the Golden Era Committee. It was a bittersweet honor, bringing a wave of profound joy and heartfelt emotion to the city of Chicago. As his beloved widow, Vicky, stood on the stage to accept the honor on his behalf, she movingly told the assembled crowd, "Ronnie is celebrating right now." In a poignant and unforgettable tribute, the Chicago Cubs, playing a game that very day, took to the field and collectively clicked their heels as they crossed the third base line, a gesture that brought tears to the eyes of every fan who fondly remembered the boundless promise of that magical summer so many years ago. Ron Santo's story serves as a powerful reminder that the history of sports transcends mere statistics and box scores. It is a tapestry woven with the threads of the human spirit, the unwavering will to overcome adversity, and the unbreakable bonds that can forge between a player and a city. He was undeniably a great baseball player, a captivating and passionate broadcaster, and above all, a courageous and inspiring man who refused to allow his illness to define his extraordinary life. His enduring love for the Chicago Cubs served as a guiding light for generations of fans, and in the annals of Chicago sports history, Ron Santo will forever be remembered, a true Cub through and through, eternally honored and forever loved.